Ian, it was a nervy finish. What were your thoughts on the whole?
Yeah, I thought real good. I thought that the boys were really good. We knew they were going to be different at Hull, and they've been getting slightly better every week in what they've been doing. So we expected a real tough challenge, and we knew it wouldn't be like it was in the previous two games. We knew we'd have to kind of work and then do the right things to get into a lead. We thought when we put the kick in the corner and Jake Bibby put him in touch, obviously the penalty went against us there, but we think at that time that's probably when they would have broke. And then, but we scored again from defending our goal line after 3 sets, which showed great resilience. Come and score, but then from the kick-off we lose it, and then we don't get the ball back for a fair few sets then, and then they start to get a few points on the back end. So yeah, nervy finish, but overall I think the boys did what they needed to do. Was a great job.
What were your nerves like with 2 minutes left?
Oh yeah, well obviously we had the 6 points, so it's kind of not saying we're just hoping obviously to defend it out, but then when you make the knock on and you've got to don't defend your goal line, we sent the message out just basically to try and make it real slow, because we were under no pressure. They can't take 2 points from there, they're going to have to keep tapping. So I thought the boys saw it out really well. I thought they managed it really well. I thought Tui, Oliver, Russell and Clooney managed the game really well, to be fair, and the score ending up really close probably didn't show kind of how dominant I think we were overall.
A win's a win. Does it feel like a step in the right direction now?
Yeah, 100%. Like I say, 70 minutes of that game we've done the right things for. We've just kind of fell off there, but it's something for us to look at and something for us to learn from as well. So there's always something you can learn from every game, and I'd say before that I thought they were pretty good, mate, to be fair, the boys.
Well, like I say, there will be people that say we should be beating these guys
by
a lot more, but anyone who watched the Cass game last week, it was a bit of a similar story there.
Yeah, and they have. You look at them and you watch them and they're getting better, and Herman SA is getting better week in, week out. He's a handful and a half. You've got Jake Truman, who's getting more and more game time under him as well. He's a better level of player probably potentially than what they had probably at the start of the season in terms of the halves, if you like. So we knew he was going to be challenging. The young fullback reminds me a little bit like Ollie Ashaw-Bott, just lightning fast, and he's got some great feet on him as well. He's got a good future, the young kid. So we knew they were going to challenge us, to be fair.
So Jake Connor didn't come on, did he?
No, so he obviously was on the bench. He came on at the last 10-15 minutes. Yeah, he came on last 10-15 minutes because we had to do a reshuffle. So Isan came to right back row. Hilly couldn't finish,
right.
So Harry went to the middle. Isan went to the right back row, and he went onto the left centre, which we know he's capable of playing. He's played international there, so
yeah, I missed that, but it was too nerve wracking.
You get caught up in the game.
Caught up in the game. What's the mood like after first winning a little bit? Then?
Yeah, all right. They know they've got the win. They know they've done the job. They're a little bit disappointed with the last kind of 10 minutes, which we just said, look, it's a win. Which nobody really cares. It's a win, and that's what we needed to kind of get our home form up and running, and kind of stem the tide, if you want. Stop the tap from having 5 losses in all competitions so far. So we've done that. We just need to move on positively now. They'll get a little bit of time off, because playing week in, week out, when you're in the Challenge Cup and other teams are getting time to freshen up, is always a big thing. So when you go quite deep into the Challenge Cup, you obviously got a lot more fatigue in there, probably potentially why you pick up a few more knocks as well. So they'll get more or less a full week off this week now.
It's your first break, isn't it?
Yeah.
I hadn't thought about that.
You'd rather still be playing though next week.
Yeah, of course, after a win.
Yeah.
Nice to see Big Seb get a try on his 200th
Yeah,
career.
awesome. Yeah, he's just done the song in the change rooms there. We spoke about Seb and his 200th game. He's been a great kind of servant to Huddersfield overall the time he's kind of been here. He's been great for me when he was at Salford, when he's at Huddersfield as well. Yeah, I've got a lot of affection for Seb. It's great for him.
How do you use the break now then?
Mine, for the players, it's freshening up. It's freshening up and getting the bodies right to be able to go again. Mine won't overly massively change. It'll be looking at some footage and things like that, mate, really, and things to kind of look at to improve, but also taking a little bit of time and a little bit of step back, because it's been probably a little bit of a tough period in the last 5 weeks, because we've been so close but kind of so far, if you like.